Happy Wednesday! Love that. Welcome to the PHNX Sun Devils show. I'm Anthony Totri. This guy right here, that is Obi. No, that's Shane Dieffenbach.
Just type it away.
Guy with the big hat over here, that is Senor Ruby.
Your hat's pretty big
are you
today.
the zookeeper or the fish keeper?
I'm the fish
Don't
keeper.
talk about my hat like that, man.
No, you're the
zookeeper.
I'm the zookeeper. You're the fish keeper. Yeah.
God.
The keeper of fish.
Your hat's pretty big today.
It's not. It's just a normal hat, dude.
That's pretty big.
Your hat's big.
No, it's not.
Yeah, your hat is abnormal.
I'm just gonna start gaslighting you guys.
These
Like, my
two-
hat's
Wait,
not
what
big
hat
at
are you
all.
talking
Stop it.
about,
Both
dude?
of you guys, for the next 20 seconds, stop it. These two guys have been so contentious all day, going at each other. So if they're a little argumentative today, don't be surprised.
He didn't even introduce me because he's mad at me too.
Mm-hmm.
I just forgot about you, to be completely honest with you.
DJ Jacob Franklin, he's got a child.
And he's tall.
And he's really tall.
Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and do us one more solid. Wherever you get your podcast, drop
Someone
a
stretched his legs out.
5-star review. Let us know what you think of the podcast. And also, if you missed out on yesterday's episode, the full Kenny Dillingham in studio interview is on YouTube. That is the first time that I'm seeing that leave a like lower. Is that new? That's incredible.
Wait, yeah.
Who is that?
It looks like Shane, but with Eric's hat.
Is that Texas Pete?
Might be.
It looks like normal.
All it is it's labeled big hat, leave a like.
Sure.
Okay.
Love it.
I'm down with that. Guys, how you been?
I was good today. I thought we were going to be on the same page.
You were
I
good?
walked
Let's
in.
get into this. But
Oh
I mean,
my
if you
God.
want to get into
He
it,
asked
I'm
me, like,
willing to
if you want
fight
to
with
finish
you.
my
dude.
sentence.
Do you want me to just step off for a little bit and let you guys rip?
I mean, no, go ahead. You could be the mediator.
No,
here.
I'm good.
Look, we'll talk sports here in a second because we got Big 12 stuff. We got basketball power rankings. We got maybe a basketball recruit. We got a great hockey player. And then we got a snake draft that Eric's going to flop in later.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
But go ahead, dude.
This is what I'm talking
What's
about.
on your chest?
I thought we were going to be on the same page today. I walk in, you're wearing a Diamondback shirt, I'm wearing a Diamondback shirt. I'm like, you know what? Like, synergy is good today. But you've just been going around, like, trying to fight
I have not been trying to do that. I think everybody else in the office
right, everybody else is the problem.
On edge a little bit, you know?
Totri
Max
got
vibing on
salty
the
because
couch.
people didn't respond to him earlier.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't.
Clint's got the answer. Just kiss a little.
Hey, I got you. There you go.
That,
Love that for you.
All right, we're good.
We've never even done that. We've never.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Let's talk about. Let's just start with the 24/7 Sports article.
Okay.
That had a
Sports.
way too early Big 12.
It's never too early to
power
talk
rankings.
about, to rank hoops. It's never too early to rank things.
That's fair.
Like tomorrow morning, I'm gonna rank my breakfast items.
Yeah.
Protein
Is
shake
there-
One. That's
early
all.
favorite.
That's it.
That's all you
First
got.
and last.
So it's 101.
But it's not too early to do that.
No, you're right. It's not too early. So 24/7 Sports, before we give our rankings, they've got Kansas at 1. They've got Houston at 2. Iowa State at 3. Baylor at 4. Arizona at 5. Cincinnati at 6. At 7, they have Texas Tech. We'll get into that later. They've got my favorite player in the whole conference on that team. TCU at 8. They've got BYU at 9. Kansas State at 10. UCF at 11. West Virginia at 12. Ray Anderson's favorite vacation spot. Arizona State at 13. Oklahoma State at 14. Utah at 15. And Colorado, see yourself at the tail end of this conference in both basketball and football at 16.
Yeah.
Anything early jump out to you guys?
No, I don't think anything was that egregious in that.
No? Nothing
No.
too crazy?
Cincinnati is getting a lot of love, but I think a lot of the country really likes them because
Why?
they have a lot of returners and they got a couple big portal targets. But I don't know. It's Cincinnati. Like they're always going to be a joke to me until they do something.
That's fair. How do you guys feel about ASU at 13?
I think it's fair just because from our perspective, when we're so in it and we've watched so much of all the transfer guys, it's easy to get kind of talked into how good they can be if everything clicks. But from a national perspective, I don't exactly expect people to look at it that way. Plus, this conference is just so hard.
This conference is a juggernaut, and your two biggest transfers are from low mid majors.
Yeah.
Like, and I know like low mid majors can have really exciting players, and trust me, I love that. But it is that stigma. And look, Bobby Hurley's teams haven't had continued success when bringing in and flipping the roster over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Like it's been very wishy-washy. But if you're in the Pac, maybe you're 4, maybe you're 5. You're not anymore. You're not anymore. This is not the Pac-12. This is Big Daddy Conference.
Yeah, Big Daddy Conference. Just, I mean, going down the list, right? It feels like I forget just how many teams are in this damn conference.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot, in the majority of them, especially at the top. You could say this conference, at least 6-7 teams are fighting for a tournament spot every single year because they're just that damn good. And you've got teams like Houston, Kansas, Iowa State heading into this year that are returning some of their top players.
Right.
And Arizona even potentially returning a guy like Caleb Love. So you're talking about, 4 or 5 of the teams in the Big 12 are going to be top 11 teams preseason in the AP Top 25.
Yeah. And I mean, I know we're talking about just this year, but if you look forward, like Colorado is going to be better in the future than they are now. Utah took a lot of hits over the offseason as well. They're going to be better
Utah took a
in the
big
future too. Like this conference is just absolutely stacked. And I mean, hopefully it's one of those things that actually helps ASU in the long run, just because that level of competition and that stage can draw some more talent and everything like that. But all of the Pac-12 teams coming in here, not that, none of them are going to survive, but it's going to be a brutal shift.
Yeah.
Like it is completely different.
Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of roster turnover for Utah and Colorado. Like Colorado losing its 3 top players to the draft and graduation.
Could potentially get one back. KJ Simpson, I believe.
Yeah, I doubt it. He had a really good combine. And then Utah losing basically their entire life.
Yeah, I think they lost 6 players.
Heartbeat of their team.
Yeah.
It's been there for so long, and you don't expect that. But to go into a new conference and see ASU above those 2 schools, and those 2 schools aren't like blue bloods by any means. Like they're not great programs, but you're still ahead of your counterparts.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. Let's go ahead. Let's get to
power ranking.
Let's get to our power rankings. Big Hat, I want to start with you. With you on these. Tell the people what you got for your way too early Big 12 power ranking.
I don't want to preface by saying the margins are very thin on a lot of this, but I got Kansas at 1, Houston 2, Iowa State, Baylor, Arizona, Texas Tech, TCU, Cincinnati, BYU, shout out Kevin Young, ASU, Kansas State, UCF, Colorado, West Virginia,
Damn, no love
Utah,
for Tucker DeVries.
Oklahoma State. That is entirely too many teams for a conference with a 12 in it.
Yeah, no, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot to keep track
of. For you,
of.
Where is the cutoff? Right? Where is the cutoff between teams that you see in the upper echelon of this conference and I guess the rest, or even really tier 2?
So tier 1, I'd say TCU's on the bubble.
TCU's on the bubble. So you think
I would include them now.
Do you include Texas Tech in that?
Big Devin Cambridge guy over here.
Huge, I guess the biggest.
Yeah, the biggest Devin Cambridge guy.
Devin
Cambridge
is no longer there, by the way.
Oh wow, no, I'm completely mistaken then.
They love their basketeers at Tech.
Yeah, they do. Mac McClung was for sure a basketeer.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say probably top 7, and then I guess like Cincinnati as well. Like if you can say they're on the bubble too.
Yeah,
but
no, you can't.
I mean, you can.
No, you can't.
You can.
No, you can't.
You can't say it. Technically,
Shane hates Cincinnati.
Cats.
Well,
are you a bear or are you a cat? What are you?
I think your problem is less with the team or with one specific player's name. That's what it seems like.
It has actually nothing to do with that.
It has nothing to do with Jizzle?
No, that's actually awesome.
What's that guy's name?
His name. But it's
Jizzle James?
Yeah, Jizzle James.
That's not a real. That's not
a God. I swear to God.
Who's their other guard? Jizzle James and
Dan Skillings.
No, they have a different guy.
Oh,
with a silly name.
Jizzle
Day Thomas.
Yes, Day Thomas and Jizzle James.
Day Thomas and Jizzle James.
That sounds like an act you go see in Vegas. Day Thomas and Jizzle James.
Those guys could go for 30 a night each.
Yeah.
I do not want to see Jizzle James. No.
No, it has nothing to do with the names. It's just the history of the program and the schools. I just still haven't bought into it yet.
Saying?
I know they made a CFP, but did they really? So
in football?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I mean they got their ass beat. Yeah, the school in general. Yeah. Former home, I guess, of Emory Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So Shane, what about you? What do you got in your first edition of the Way Too Early Big 12 Power?
Pretty similar. We'll go ahead and pull it up. It's like Kansas, I think, is the team to be in this conference and going to be one of the best teams in the country again. They return most of their guys, and they have 3 really exciting freshmen coming in. Hunter Dickinson is still playing college basketball,
Yeah.
and at a really high level.
He's terrified to see Arizona State. He's
Get a job.
so scared. So scared a job.
They are such a get a job school.
Yeah.
They're one of the biggest get a job schools. I still think Houston's going to be really good. LJ Cryer's back. And speaking of LJ Cryer, Baylor staying at 3 for me. I'm not the biggest believer in Iowa State, especially after losing a couple of their top guys. Yeah. Arizona's at 5. And then, the rest of the list is pretty similar to yours, Eric. I have ASU at 10, and I have West Virginia at 11, Cincinnati down to 9. And then the bottom of it is just kind of like whatever. I don't really know what to expect from a lot of these bottom half teams, including Arizona State. I think Kansas State's getting a little disrespected in this. Yes. Saul saying yes. But he's like, I don't know how all of these teams are very similar. They all play the same brand of Big 12 basketball. It's just, are the new teams, the ASUs, the Utahs, the Arizonas, going to be able to mix in and assimilate well? We don't know.
And there's like roster spots open on a lot of these teams as well.
Yeah, well, BYU is like, I don't know how a lot of people have them high. They don't even have a starting lineup.
For you, same question that I asked Eric. Where is the cutoff between that first tier of teams?
It's the top 5 teams.
The top 5.
I don't think it's a question. I mean,
who did you have?
Arizona's number 5, and then from there up it goes Iowa State, Baylor, Houston, and then Kansas. I think those are the top. Those are the teams. Like TCU's outside looking in for me, but a lot of people don't have TCU as high as I do. I mean, you can't argue that Arizona and the rest of these 4 teams above them aren't going to be double-digit favorites any given night against these teams when they're at home. They are the best teams.
It's going to be so damn exciting.
It's going to be really
I mean, seeing
scary.
these teams every single week is going to be, a whole hell of a lot of fun. I think for Arizona State fans, it's something that I've said a lot. And normally I've said it as it relates to football, but I think basketball, Arizona State fans have a little bit more of an idea because they've seen Kansas before. They've seen some other big, they get to see Arizona every year, right? Now, again, you are headed to a conference where college sports is what they do, right? Like if there is a basketball game, you're going. And you're going to, I'm fighting with people on Twitter about Mullett Arena and where ASU basketball should play, whatever. Like ASU fans, if they want their team in this program to truly have a chance to breathe in this conference, part of it does fall on them. Not just Bobby, not just the boosters, not just the players. Part of that trade-off is you have to show up when Kansas is in town.
Yeah.
You have to show up when Iowa State's in town.
But what did Kenny say yesterday? Like you have to win first.
You do.
This town will follow a winner, and you have to prove to people that you're not going to get your shit ran on your own court against Kansas when they come into town. Like you got to prove that. That's why that upset win against Kansas at home had so many eyes on it and so many people, and it was a packed out stadium, is because they were winning before that.
I get that. I get that. I will push back on it a little bit more and say that when it comes to Big 12 basketball versus Big 12 football, Big 12 basketball is the SEC of college basketball.
Yeah, but those teams at the bottom.
No,
of the
dude, because if Alabama was coming here playing football, if Georgia was coming here to play football, but that's what I'm saying. If you are trying to equate it, right? When Kansas, Houston, Iowa State, and Baylor come to town, there should not be an empty seat in that arena.
For the first couple of years, I get that, but and I agree.
But that's the difference. Is what I'm saying is Big 12 schools, Baylor could be ass, Iowa State could be ass, and they're showing up.
I disagree with that because the bottom of the Big 12, when they are hosting, the top of the Big 12. They're not showing up like that because they're going to get killed.
Yeah, but who's at the bottom of the Big 12?
West Virginia last year.
I'm not. Again, I don't want to be the West Virginia.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Nobody wants to be. I mean, sorry, we're getting on a We're getting on Ray Anderson shit right now. Like, I understand what you're saying.
Anderson
but you got to win. That's my bottom line.
Yeah.
You got to win.
Yeah.
You got to prove to win.
There's give, there's take. It is what it is. Let's get to my way too early Big 12 power rankings. Similar to you guys, I've got Kansas at 1. Hunter Dickinson still playing college basketball. It's crazy to me. Iowa State at 2. Houston at 3. I've got the Wildcats at 4. They could jump one of those top 3 schools, especially if Caleb Love comes back. Baylor at 5. We pretty much all have the same top 5, just kind of shuffled around. I do have TCU at 6. Really interested to see what that team looks like this year. Obviously, former Arizona State guard Frankie Collins is there. Not the only veteran transfer that went to TCU, so I think they're going to be better than some of their opponents maybe expect. Texas Tech at 7. I believe it is Tech, right, that I said had my favorite player on that roster. So Texas Tech has a big transfer from Pitt. His name is Federico, but his first name is spelled Federico with a C, and his last name is Federico with a K. I think that is incredible.
It's very.
I think
that's a typo.
That's
a typo.
So it's just Federico.
Both with a K.
I mean, that's still cool.
Yeah,
that's
I think it's cooler. He is 23 years old though, so
get a job. 23 is like that. It's like once you hit 24, 25.
Indeed.com does exist.
Like you should be looking for it, but 23 I can stomach. I can stomach 23. Good job.
There's no way. There's no way.
He just turned 25. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. You're telling me to get a job on his birthday, dude? Fuck you, Eric. That's crazy.
I want him to succeed.
Well, no. To be fair, once he turned 25,
like gotta get a job, man. Like you got it's not a negative
not saying
thing.
It has to be done now.
It's not
just
a negative
start looking.
thing.
Just start looking. Yeah.
Don't
Put the feelers
be
out
jobless, man. Like,
it is what it is. All right. What do I have for the rest of those rankings? I have Tech at 7, BYU at 8, Kansas State at 9, Cincinnati at 10. I have Arizona State at 11. I believe that is a spot lower than both of you. UCF
have you guys
at
ever
12.
watched the UCF basketball game?
No.
Except for didn't they have a really tall man?
Taco Fall.
Was Taco Fall UCF
Taco
guy?
Fall was, yeah.
That's the only time. I don't even think I ever watched those games live though. UCF, another school where I'm just like, go away.
Just go away.
Like, who are you?
Go to Disney World.
That's fair. West Virginia at 13, Oklahoma State at 14, Colorado at 15, Utah at 16. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think of our way too early Big 12 power rankings. You know what might help Arizona State?
Tell me.
Defense?
Well,
BJ Freeman.
Well, he's there. He's there.
Mason.
He's going to do that too. Just keep guessing.
What if I was on the team?
I think that would hurt them.
Really?
Just a tad. What do you think, Eric?
I think morale would take a huge boost.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I slapped the floor and yelled defense louder than
you do, and then they run right back.
defending on the sideline from the bench, and people would see him and be like, I got to get down in my stance.
Defense. Guys,
I would pay so much money to see you in a full-blown suit right next to Bobby Hurley during a game.
Just throwing a tantrum.
Just coaching with him.
Yeah.
I think that would be absolutely incredible. Yeah. But, hey.
We're talking about somebody. We're talking about an actual guy.
We're talking about a real player.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a real potential player for Arizona State, class of 2024 shooting guard Joson Sanon. Is that how you pronounce his name? Joson Sanon. I mean, that makes it 10 times cooler. He's a 4-star by 24/7 Sports. 24/7 Sports Composite has him as a 5-star, the number 1 player in Vermont, the number 5 shooting guard in the nation, number 22 overall player. Currently committed to the Arizona Wildcats.
Yeah, so why are we talking about him?
Because it doesn't sound like he's going to be playing for the Arizona Wildcats. Sounds like Arizona State, along with Tennessee and Louisville, could be in play. This is a kid that had offers, literally, you name the school, and it was there. Alabama. ASU, I mean, doesn't have a reported offer. They're not interested. Yeah, not interested at all. UConn, etc. What would it mean, do you think, for Bobby Hurley to get a guard, a 5-star 24/7 Sports Composite guard right after getting one of the best bigs in the country?
Forget the stars. I mean, he's the number 5 guard in the shooting guard in the country. It's in a vacuum in its own class. It's amazing. Right now, it'd be ridiculous, and the fact that he would be coming from a rival is the most insane thing. So this is something you write a story about, like you write a book about. I don't know. It would be awesome.
If we're imagining it happen, right? If we're saying that it's going to happen, it would be like, I think I'd be more excited than with Quaintance. Like
you'd be if you were choosing between the two, you'd be more excited about Quaintance.
No, I'd be more excited about Sanon.
Oh, okay.
But only right now. Only because of this.
No,
not from the player.
Watching him play.
Yeah.
Dude, he is crazy.
He is, but Quaintance is projected lottery pick.
I think Quaintance's tape is way more fun.
I don't know, dude.
This guy is a good shooter, and he's a good player. Jayden Quaintance is going to dunk on you, call you a bad word, run down the court, and then block you.
That's fair. I mean, I'm excited about too. Hell, can we have both?
Which one would you rather have?
I'd rather have the guy that slams on you.
Why not both? Why not?
I mean, yeah, why not both?
Exactly.
That'd
Porque
be
no
fun.
los dos.
That'd be fun.
What was it, the taco shell commercials?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, it is going to cost Hurley and company some money. So, another question. ASU in play for Koa Pete.
Run another documentary, Bobby.
Part 2.
2 docs.
In play for Koa Pete next year. We knew
the
that.
Lastest dance.
The lastest dance. The number 1 player in the state of Arizona.
Yeah.
You're not made of money. And
No.
as it stands right now, a second Bobby Hurley documentary is
Not
not
in the
slated
works
to
yet.
come out yet. So, if you had to pick one.
But here's the thing with recruiting and building a culture like this where you start to get these top guys is it all builds exponentially.
Yeah.
And if you can compile some of them together, and it takes either less or you get more money the next year. So again, I think especially going into the Big 12, you're going to have a lot more money than you did this year.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're good enough to win a good amount of games and make the tournament,
Yeah, you get to the tourney this year.
you're going to have even more money. And so, you get past the round of 64 and you don't have to go to Dayton. You're texting Koa being like, brother, should we fly you out to this game or do
Yeah.
you want to go train? Like, what's good? Once it all helps each other. So I don't think there's a give and take here.
So you know what Shane did there?
Huh.
Shane looked me in the eyes. He said, "Fuck your question. This is the way that's going."
I answered it so thoroughly.
What do you think, Eric?
In a vacuum, if we're choosing, I think I would go with Koa Pete. I
Okay.
like the local angle with it as well, but I do think there's something to say to where your money situation right now. I mean, listen, with what we've just seen from this off season from ASU basketball, it's very obvious the money situation is getting better, right? And that's before this season comes up, which all 3 of us are pretty high on the team. And I mean, having Jayden Quaintance is a tone setter as far as recruiting goes and also as far as NIL goes. So if you're able to get better players now, there's no reason not to think that your pockets are going to be a little bit deeper when it comes to the next recruiting class. So I think
So
that
what did he
you
just do?
can do both.
No, yeah, neither
I
one of you
answered his
answered
question directly first, and then I went and I followed up on it.
See,
as
this
well.
is just a spicy show. It's just a spicy.
I'm fine over
You're
here.
a spicy man today.
Pop a
dude.
shot. Stop yelling.
Yeah, all
Stop
caps.
yelling in the chat.
all caps.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going Koa.
really?
If you had to pick between the two,
I
I'm
mean,
going
duh.
to take Koa.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, it's
I'm not gonna.
the local aspect. Like, there's just so much to it. But again, why not both?
Yeah.
That'd be nice, right? I think what needs to happen is I probably need to win a significant amount of money on the BetMGM Sportsbook app,
And then you can
and then I could
donate
say,
it to
"Hey,
ASU.
Bobby, come here, man."
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna donate it to ASU, guys. If you want to make some money, first and foremost, download the BetMGM Sportsbook app on iOS or Android, or visit betmgm.com. Sign up and deposit at least $10 into your BetMGM Sportsbook account. Place your first wager and receive up to $1,500 back in bonus bets. If the bet loses, if the bet does lose, your bonus bets will be available once your initial wager is settled. T-Wolves, Mavs tonight, boys. Who do we like?
I gotta go with the Wolves.
Going with the Wolves?
Yeah, I
Any
go with the
particular
Wolves.
reason?
NBA Twitter's favorite thing, Aura.
Okay.
There's just something about them, man. They're very resilient, and they've been down big multiple times just in games, and they've come back, and they seem to have all the momentum on their side. Plus, I hate Luka.
You hate Luka?
I hate Luka.
That's
Wow.
That's
I hate
crazy.
Luka.
Yeah, you just
I mean,
hate
it's
greatness?
not crazy, but it's crazy.
I mean, if Luka's on the Suns, I'll love Luka, but
It
don't
just
like that
depends
guy.
what type of Kyrie the Mavs get,
Yeah,
and it
that's
depends
fair.
how. Oh, excuse me. Depends how long they get Kyrie, and how long they get the other guy that's on the court, Uncle Drew. Uncle Drew's really good.
Yeah.
It just depends on how long they get Kyrie Irving playing basketball at full speed.
Yeah.
Because sometimes he just defers for a half, and sometimes he doesn't. So I have the T-Wolves in this one, but
Yeah.
let's see.
I'm also betting on Anthony Edwards, also known as the Wizard of Oz. Did you guys see that tweet?
Yeah, because he've got like Gobert, Courage.
Yeah, he gave Gobert courage and Cat Heart. I love that. Absolutely love that, guys. Again, sign up for BetMGM and use that bonus code PHNX. Place your first BetMGM Sportsbook wager through BetMGM Sportsbook mobile app for at least $10, and you guys are going to receive that $1,500 that we talked about in bonus bets if the bet loses. Check out the show notes for full details, and now listen to Shane talk about the disclaimer.
Bonus bets expire in 7 days. One new customer offer only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Available in the U.S. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY, 467-369 New York. Call 1-800-327-5050 Massachusetts. 21 plus only. Please gamble responsibly. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP Arizona. 1-800-BETS-OFF Iowa. 1-800-981-0023 Puerto Rico. First bet offer for new customers only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Bonus bets are non-withdrawable. In partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel. See BetMGM.com for terms. U.S. promotional offers not available in New York, Nevada, North Carolina, Ontario, or Puerto Rico.
sometimes when people scream at you in all caps in the chat, you just gotta ignore it and put some shady rays on.
Yeah.
and block them out, because over 300,000 people have rated their sunglasses 5 stars. They're great. I mean,
Yeah.
you can attest to them, especially right now. Like, it's Salt River tubing season. It's boat season. It's walk outside and my eyes season.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
put some Shady Rays
I literally
on.
do that every morning when I leave my house. Oh, my eyes!
And then you're like, I gotta
Then I'm
go.
like, yeah, my Shady Rays.
Yeah. And they probably have a style in your favorite teams, colors. And if you don't love your shades, exchange them for a new pair or return them worry-free within 30 days. There's no risk when you shop. Their team always has your back with personal and fast support. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season. Head to shadyrays.com and use code PHNX for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself. The shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people.
Chad Johnson in the chat. Cincinnati
up, Chad?
Bengals, great wide receiver. Who's hitting that like button? Guys, do us a solid.
That's the real question.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe
Thanks,
button if
Chad.
you haven't already. And if you're listening 20-something minutes through the podcast on Spotify or Apple Music and you haven't left a 5-star review, hit the pause button. We'll be here when you decide to hit play.
Pause.
Leave the 5-star review. It'll be right here.
And you're going to benefit yourself if you leave the 5-star review, if you use the word Forks, because you might get a free Die Hard membership at the end of the month.
Yeah,
So
that's
why not
fair.
do it right now?
What day are we on Big
Last
Hat?
day of the month. I don't know. I don't know
It's
what
the
day we're
last
on.
day of the month? Okay,
I don't know what day
we're coming up. Next week.
This is my life now. I don't even count the days.
Yeah,
This is
I
just
think
who
your
I am.
cartoon face needs the big hat.
It
I
might.
think.
It might.
Yeah. Did you hear the good news?
What good news?
Harry Potter's little brother committed to play
Oh, that's
hockey
great news. That's
at
magical.
Arizona State.
They're actually not related.
Oh, they're not?
Yeah, I found out, unfortunately.
Oh, that's
yeah.
well.
Are we still as excited then?
Yeah, I mean, Cullen
He is,
Potter.
no, but unlike Harry, he's full wizard.
Oh,
Not
this
half-
guy's
he's
full
not
wizard.
half muggle.
Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Full wizard.
Cullen Potter
Mhm.
committing to play hockey at Arizona State, a likely first-round pick in the NHL draft. Puck Preps, which I have never heard of in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm so used to basketball, football, baseball. Puck Preps has Potter as a 5-star recruit
Preps with Potter.
Puck Preps kind of goes hard. There.
and the second best skater in his class, Greg Powers, doing work.
Yeah, doing absolute work. And number 1 ranked 07 born North American skater. Like, bar none. He's ridiculous. I mean, he has the opportunity to be a top 15 pick.
Yeah.
That's how good he is. And the best thing about college hockey when you go this route is, he's going to get drafted in 2025, but you likely stay another year
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
To play, depending how good he ends up being. But this is a massive get, and it's just another sign that this program is heading in the complete right direction. I mean, the potential this team has, and I think a lot of why he moved on from Michigan State was to get more ice time. But that's a good thing. You want guys that can play.
Yeah. I mean, and now you're headed to a major conference again, the SEC of hockey. For me, it reminds me a lot of Bobby Hurley adding Jayden Quaintance, right? Just a few weeks ago, like, not a lot of people thought that heading into the Big 12, that Arizona State basketball was going to be taking that step, be as aggressive in getting some of this high-level blue-chip talent. Greg Powers doing the exact same, going out there, getting one of the best players on the market and saying, you know what, no, we're not going to take the very first year light in this conference.
And what he's done with this program is nothing short of incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, just to see the growth in the last couple of years and since they really started has just been it's been beautiful to see, because not only is it really needed right now, is a strong hockey community needed and ASU ready to kind of step up and fill that role, but it's not plateauing.
Yeah.
Right? Like, the steps are continuing to be taken. And I know that just means that this hockey program and hockey in the Valley is still going to stay very alive and strong. Yeah. And I mean, listen, stars follow stars, players talk to players. The more high-ranked 5-star guys you get, the more they talk to their friends, the people that are out on these circuits and on these youth teams and everything like that. It's just another step in the right direction, continuing for Powers and the hockey program. And hopefully they can go in this new conference and they can kick some serious butt, show that they belong, and just continue to go from there. I mean, you can have no problems with how ASU hockey has been building over the last couple of years.
And the best thing about this next year is, like, you've already seen the influx of recruits because of how awesome your facilities are, how awesome the Mullett is in general, and the vibes there. But now you're going to see the benefit of joining the NCHC, and you're going to see the benefit of how many fans are going to come out to see all of these games against DU and these big time hockey schools. So it's gonna be really exciting to see it pay dividends in 2024.
Yeah, and I think, again, ASU fans showing up to Mullett Arena in the same way that they've done it the last 2 seasons, I think, again, is going to be huge for this team and this roster and the coaching staff to truly almost feel welcome in this new conference, right? It's one thing, again, to head into a conference as deep and as talented as they're going into. It's fine and dandy. You're adding great players, but there's something about going to Mullett Arena and it being packed and you've got the entire student section up against the glass. Like,
not in the NCHC,
it's incredible.
But the first game you have at home, October 11th, Michigan. So
set the tone.
Let's do it.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be real fun.
Of course, we're going to talk hockey, but also make sure we have a hockey show. I know the Coyotes is over, but if you guys aren't aware, PHNX Hockey is now alive and kicking, and that's going to be a fantastic place to get all of your ASU hockey and Roadrunners and just overall hockey news and talk and everything like that. So make sure you keep an eye out for that as well.
Jacob, they're live Thursday, correct?
That would be tomorrow, yes.
Yeah, Thursday. See, look, even attitude in that. It's crazy, man. It's wild.
If you would have said Thursdays, then that would have been okay. But
it was a question. I was just asking a question.
You're fine.
Jacob, we'll talk later.
You know what else is happening at Mullett?
Not ASU basketball.
Not ASU basketball.
Let's You want to talk about the G League Suns? Because I think it's just going to make me upset.
They stole our font.
They did.
They did. They're the Valley Suns.
Do we like
How
that
do we
name?
feel about that?
It's a lazy name. It's a lazy ass name.
Apparently, it's the most fan submitted name.
Well, that's
bullshit.
You know what we talked about before this? People are stupid.
We did.
It's true.
And breaking news, most of them are stupid.
Yeah.
So
except for anybody.
So
else
the majority are dumb submissions, probably.
Yeah. It is unfortunate that it's not creative. I like the logo. I think the logo looks cool.
I don't mind them being the Suns because a lot of other teams are their own teams, but. Like, I think the Valley Suns is just a little.
But what other iteration with the Suns?
You could just do Tempe.
The baby Suns.
Suns Junior.
No, Junior Suns. I don't mind it. I mean, it's
the monsoon.
It is what it is. Yeah.
I like that they're playing in Mullett. I mean, I do enjoy that. I think that's really cool.
I mean, that's the relevancy here. An ASU podcast talking about it. It's going to drive even more traffic, figuratively and literally. Actually all of it's literal in Tempe, but overall, I mean, it's an awesome thing. It's a bigger revenue driver for Tempe and the school in general.
Yeah, I wanted ASU hoops, and I know it wasn't ever a conversation.
I don't really think it would have ever made sense.
Why wouldn't it have made sense?
Because the smallest basketball arena in the Big 12 is Baylor with 7,000.
Well, we don't sell out anyways.
Stop that. See, you stink.
I'm not. How? I'm telling the truth.
He's officially taking
Stop it. You say at the start of this show, right or wrong, that ASU fans need to follow a winner, right? So they don't sell out the basketball games anyways. So I'm saying we don't sell it out anyways. Let's go play at a smaller arena on campus that the pipes aren't leaking. It's not as old as the dinosaurs. But sell there, win, and then we can talk about a new arena.
Don't you want as many fans in the stadium if you think that they have the possibility to sell out?
No, absolutely not. I want it packed. I want a packed house. I want it loud. I want it intimate. I want it energetic. I don't want players in a back and forth basketball game with looking up and seeing empty fucking seats. Shane disagrees. Eric, be the middleman.
Shocking.
Be the middleman?
Be the middleman.
Well, I do agree it would be cool to see ASU basketball play at Mullett. I also agree that it's not realistic. And it does limit you in a lot of
different realistic. I watched a football team play at a soccer stadium.
The ideology sucks. The 5,000 people, we'll sell that out. Who cares? Like, once you get better, once you get good, you want more seats. Like, don't settle for this shit. Like, if you want fans to follow a winner, don't shoot low for yourself. Don't
How
say
are you shooting low.
Oh, we're not going to sell out anyway. That's
the truth.
That's low thinking.
But that is the truth
for right now. We're just talking about the upward trajectory.
But we can cross the bridge of we need more seats when we get there.
We've crossed the bridge and we're in Big 12 territory already.
Well, there's plenty of seats.
Didn't you just say that this fan base should follow them when Kansas comes to play? So why wouldn't you think that they would follow them to DFA when Kansas is there, when Baylor is there,
because
when
it's
Houston
double
is there?
the size. and they don't sell out anyways. And DFA is a horrible arena.
Look, I'm all for renovating DFA, but you're not playing in a 5,000 seat arena.
I think renovate, like, put the energy towards renovation. Like, the renovation needs to happen. They're not going to, but they should, and it's very obvious and it's very clear that they should do that.
Yeah,
that's the real answer here is not go play in Mullett Arena. The real answer is make the arena that you currently have
agree to
better.
Disagree.
Like, that's
Okay.
the answer.
You know what we need for that?
What?
Money.
Yeah,
We do need money.
You know
for
what else
that.
we need for that? We need a group of animals playing basketball.
We do, which
on
we'll
that.
get to.
That would drive revenue.
Yeah, that would absolutely drive revenue.
but if everybody opened up a free checking account with
Yeah.
Desert Financial Credit Union, take that $200, we put it towards a fund, and we can renovate the arena. Boom, problem solved. And if you have any financial problems or anything, questions like that, Desert Financial is here for you, and they've been here for you and for me for more than 84 years. They're here for me before I even existed, guys.
Wow.
They are Arizona's largest, most trusted local credit union, dedicated in creating exceptional experiences by giving back to the community and providing financial solutions that make lives better. We're talking checking accounts, saving accounts, mortgages, loans, credit cards, investment options, and more, your day-to-day financial needs. Plus, if you're an ASU fan, you can choose one of 3 different designs that have Arizona State University branding on it. So rock your maroon and gold pride with every single purchase that you make. And if you want to make some more purchases and you want some free money to do so, if you open a free checking account online, you will get $200 in that checking account. All you gotta do, go desertfinancial.com/ASU, open up your free checking account, and get started.
It's been a spicy show today, guys.
Very.
Spicy. A lot of energy, a lot of heat. Take it down a notch with some OGs.
It's like the jalapeno calling the food spicy. Oh, this is really spicy, guys.
Yeah, it is. It is what it is. That's the nicest thing you've ever called me, by the way.
Thanks.
A jalapeno.
You're welcome.
Thank you, man. Did I say thank you the first time? Okay. Guys, OGs. They've launched 2 new products made with live rosin and RSO. The OGs Naturals and the Big OGs. I call Shane the Big OGs. I call Eric the OGs Naturals. OGs Naturals are vegan gummies made with live rosin, available in a sweet clementine flavor. Meanwhile, the Big OGs gummy is a mega version of Peg's Raspberry Orange RSO. Total gummy, 100 milligrams of THC, cut into 10 slices for 10 milligrams of THC each. They've got 1,000,005 flavors. They've got something for everybody over at OGs. To learn more about OGs gummies and where you can find them, head on over to ogsbrands.com. You do got to be 21 plus to enjoy responsibly. Guys, it is Wednesday, which means it is time for another snake draft.
Let's go.
We could potentially see a snake come off the board today.
We could see a snake come off the board today.
Snake in the snake
That
draft.
probably would be the worst pick.
It would be a pretty horrible pick.
It would be a really bad pick.
So I would just like to say before we get into this week, Eric, you're a big loser, baby man. You lost last week's snake draft.
God.
So everybody point and laugh at Eric. No, it's
Oh.
okay. I lost. I
was about to
lost
say,
pretty bad in
you
the
got
first one.
absolutely
Yeah, dude,
fucking
why
destroyed
are you living in the
first
past? We're talking about week 2. You're going way back to week 1.
week. Okay, sorry.
Just
I've come in second both times.
there you
look
go.
at you.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
you're consistent.
Not
You're
a loser
consistently the
nor
first
a
loser.
winner. If I do win today, though, I'm on top because I haven't lost yet,
Okay.
and I think I'm going to win today.
Okay. Well, today we're going to be snake drafting.
Snakes.
Nope. We're going to be snake
One
drafting potentially animals in a basketball starting 5.
Yep.
Okay.
A basketball starting 5 made of animals.
Yes, you said it easier.
Yep.
Any restrictions?
So
to
there
this?
is one restriction. We decided 1 monkey per team.
Yes.
Okay.
One monkey or / ape per team.
And no humans.
No humans.
No humans.
So we're good. Everybody
Yep.
understands
Everyone
the rule.
gets 1 monkey.
At 1 monkey each.
Yep.
So everybody understands the rules here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Since I won the last draft, I will be taking the first overall pick.
Okay, I'm going third.
Eric,
Yeah,
you know
I'll
where
go
that
second.
puts
I'll go.
you.
Yep, I'll go second.
Shane, say the thing.
Anthony Totri, you are drafting your basketball team.
Give me the silverback gorilla.
Yeah.
I'm taking a gorilla first overall. Yeah, easily. It's a phenomenal 4. Phenomenal 4 here. I can't
So
think.
he's your 4 now.
You
said you wanted to play small ball.
We'll see how the draft plays out.
Okay.
You know, I don't want to pigeonhole him too early on into where he's going to play, but right now I do have him at the 4.
Okay. So Gorilla 1-1.
Gorilla 1-1. Easy.
It's a good pick.
Easy first pick.
It's
Okay.
a good pick.
Okay.
Go ahead. Make your pick.
I'm gonna hold off on my ape of choosing.
Yeah.
Because if we can only have one each,
I mean, that's good.
That's what I was going to do.
I'm not gonna burn
solid.
that.
Good pick.
I'm torn between two, and I know you're gonna take whichever one I don't pick in
Okay.
one of your two. So
Okay.
I'm really trying to decide.
Has there been
here.
collaboration? Was there info leaked to
No,
your
no,
camp
no,
from
no.
my camp?
No.
It feels like there was.
No.
The camps might have been the same, but there was no
I
information.
talked to him. I
there
think
was
before
no
you even
information
talked to him.
leaked.
I haven't talked to him in hours.
God.
Hours.
Hours. Jeez,
Hours.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Hurry up.
Oh,
Jeez.
I'm gonna go with a giraffe.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
I'm gonna go
that's a
with-
great
I'm gonna
five.
go with the
It's-
giraffe.
you know what? That was probably like 4 on my board.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
stop.
a
Are you
great.
kidding
It was
me?
a great. It's a
Are you
great
kidding me?
five.
You know what's
It's a
gonna
great
happen?
five.
Over the back. Over the back. Over the back.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh, sorry, I'm clumsy.
The question with Giraffe is he's so thin and
Dude,
frail
this
that you
is-
don't know if he's
it's
going to be able to
already
really.
over.
Giraffe is my 4.
It's already over.
Giraffe's your 4?
Depends on who I get as a
You got
5.
like a 7.5, dude.
Yeah, it's already
That's your
over.
4.
Okay, this was like the pick after a monkey, and I don't understand how you didn't take this. It's a kangaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
kangaroo
on my board.
Yeah, kangaroo's solid pick.
by far. And you know who my 4 is? Who's locking shit down? The kangaroo is my 3.
Are you taking your monkey now?
No, I'm not taking my monkey. You know what I'm taking?
Really?
You
You
know
might
what-
take your monkey
I don't
on the
care.
back.
That's fine. I'm taking a grizzly bear.
Grizzly
Yeah,
Bear's
that's good.
solid.
Yeah.
That's good.
Solid. No, you got some solid players there. I love the aggression. I love the
Yeah,
aggressive
that's
play
good.
style.
Well, I'm like Monty. Like I saw everything fall my way, and I'm juiced.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah, no,
juiced.
that's
No, that's
totally
fine.
fair.
like GMBA in the draft when he let go. That's me right
Yeah,
now.
no, that's totally
Cool.
valid.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Listen, this actually it's working out great for me.
Is that what you think is happening?
I'm playing ironically Timberwolves basketball. Okay,
you're-
I'm going big.
Okay.
Big,
Okay.
big.
Go ahead.
Give me an elephant.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you're
Give me
playing
an
big.
elephant.
You're playing
I need
big.
so here's the thing.
No
I've
ball
got,
handlers,
I've
though.
got not yet, but I still get my monkey. Plus, I've got the elephant's got the trunk, right? So the elephant is Jokic. Basically.
Okay.
I can pass, I can block. All of these animals we're assuming know how to play basketball. They know how to use their talents.
Yeah, I know.
Ain't none of y'all getting a shot up on me.
I mean,
none of you.
dude,
You are getting swatted into oblivion.
You tell that to the gorilla.
yeah, I will.
That's what I
I
try to
will.
let you
What's
know.
the gorilla gonna do to the elephant?
He's gonna
Nothing.
slam
Nothing.
on your elephant.
Nothing.
That's what's happening.
Dude, your
That's what's
gorilla
happening.
is like the
No,
size
no,
of my elephant's
no,
leg.
no.
Okay?
It's just-
it's not happening.
we'll
And then
see.
who's coming out the back end? Oh,
see.
gorilla's going up against the elephant?
Dude,
Giraffe.
both-
Bam. Swatted. You're not scoring. You're not scoring.
Your guys both have good top speed. Quickness is shot.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Shot.
I got 3 more picks.
That's
Shot.
I take up half the court just by existing.
look, the elephant's running back on defense. Who's that? The grizzly bear on his back, dunking on him.
Too bad the giraffe is already there at the rim to block his ass.
Order. Damn. Oh my goodness.
Good.
I'm gonna take
you're
a
up.
cheetah. I'm gonna
That's
take
good.
a cheetah.
That's a
You
good
said
pick.
I have no speed. I'm taking the cheetah.
I could say you didn't have any speed.
Well, I heard no speed, and I
He has
got
no
defensive.
speed.
So
good pick.
I'm taking a cheetah.
not
I think it's a solid guard play here. I love it. I was going to take kangaroo if he somehow fell to me here.
Yeah.
This is where things get a little interesting. Do I want to continue with the big cat route potentially, or do I want to go in a different direction? I think for me here, I am going to double down on the big cats. Give me a jaguar.
That's good.
Give me a jaguar here.
You got 2 of the same things. That's fine.
I mean, one's really fast.
Both are really fast.
Well.
Cheetahs and jaguars are almost similar.
I have a really athletic team here. I love the athleticism on my team. Just say.
Okay.
Who's up here?
I believe it's me.
Yep.
I'm also going to go the big cat route.
Okay.
This cat's fast, known for their incredible athleticism and dexterity. Give me a leopard.
We're going to leopard. Is a leopard and a
leopard.
jaguar?
A
not
leopard is a jaguar.
It is. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
the same thing?
Yeah.
Pretty sure a
Yeah.
leopard's a jaguar.
No, I'm pretty sure they're different things.
They're 2 different things, but can I Mel Kiper Jr. this for a
Yeah,
second?
absolutely.
They're
There's
different
been-
species.
There's been 3 Wildcats off the board in this Sun Devils animal
my
draft. I just
gosh.
want to make that clear. So.
What are we going to draft? A devil? Like,
It's not
what do
my
you want us
fault.
to do? Yeah, that's fair. Listen, they are different species of spotted
that's
cats.
fine.
If
That's
we can
fine.
draft different
That's fine. That's
monkeys,
fine. That's fine.
like
That's fine. That's fine.
give me a leopard.
Okay.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. I'm saddened. I'm disappointed that a cheetah, a leopard, and a jaguar just went before lion.
I mean, a lion's a mid cat.
No,
anyways.
a lion's bigger than all of them.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
I don't need
I'm
size.
not going for
I don't need
size.
size.
I'm
I
going
don't
for
need any more
athleticism
size.
here. Your guy's
I need
lazy.
speed.
Your guy's lazy as shit.
Bro, you cannot tell me any more speed than tell me
king of the
I should take it a
jungle.
lot.
Yeah,
Okay,
king of the
let's
jungle.
talk about that for a second
Yeah, he's
because
not in
lions
the
don't even
jungle.
live in the fucking
Trust me,
jungle.
I didn't name it.
Okay.
I didn't name it.
I'm just getting angry.
All right.
I'm pretty sure it's still your pick.
Yeah, I'm going to take my monkey
Your
now just to
monkey?
make sure he doesn't. The best basketball playing monkey, and I know yours is really good,
Yeah.
but I think this would be the best
Yours
all
is
around.
solid. You're solid.
It's a chimpanzee.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chimp solid.
What more can I say about the chimpanzee? Fast, mad, just has the want to.
Yeah.
Strong.
They just
will legitimately tear your face off.
I think people just question.
Oh, one thing we forgot to mention that we have to give a disclaimer on the tweet. There are fouls.
Yes.
in this league.
I mean, look, your team is solid. Shane's team right now, I think, is trending to be
my
a
team
favorite.
is a legitimately good basketball team. Like they can move the ball. I have a clear 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got a great team. I didn't say
that.
you didn't. I think the only thing that I'm worried about is can the Lion and the Grizzly Bear get along?
Yeah, people have been saying that.
Yeah,
people have been saying that.
It's tough.
The Chimp is the one that's going to kind of figure everything out.
Yeah. And see, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if Chimp is set to be the mediator.
It's fine.
So we'll see what it is. Am I up here?
No.
Or are you up?
No, it's me.
Okay. These are your last 2 picks.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got another pick coming after you. I'm just picking one right now.
He's in the middle.
Yeah, I'm in the middle.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot your 2. For some reason, I thought you were saying.
I'll save my ape for last. Here's the thing. Out of all of these animals, there's only ever been one proven to actually win at a basketball game.
Yeah,
just let it happen.
So this is a bad pick, but it's pandering, and that's okay.
Sure. It's a golden retriever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me Air Bud.
Come on. No, you can't draft Air Bud.
You're drafting
I'm not,
golden
but
retriever.
I'm getting a golden retriever.
Yeah.
I'm getting
at 4.
Yeah, no, I know.
But you guys can't take a monkey. You can't take a monkey. What am I supposed to do?
You just elevated a G League guy. We don't know if he can compete.
No, not a G League guy. Not a G League guy.
Might not even be a G League guy.
No, you're not a G League guy. You just drafted a Jake Gyllenhaal playing a basketball player. That's what you did.
The IQ is just not there.
No. And look who he's up against. Golden Retriever against Lions, Bears, Chimps, Gorillas. Dude, your guy's getting stomped in this gym.
Oh, I'm sorry. Free throws.
Stomped in.
Free throws.
Okay.
Fouls.
Okay.
Like, what are we talking about here?
I mean,
it's not a free for all.
That's fine. You can live
we're
at the charity stripe. Live it at the charity stripe, dude. You're not selling out that arena.
Hey,
I'm telling
listen,
you right now.
it works. It works. Call me SGA.
It is what it is. Okay. Let's see. I love the athleticism on my team. I need my Chris Paul. I need my point guard here.
Octopus.
I'm going lemur. It's not a monkey. I love exactly what lemur does.
you love lemur.
I love lemur. I think lemur,
So that's I mean it's a cute pick. It's not a good one.
I mean, I think we look back at this draft and we look at the season.
A lemur's like this big,
I know.
right?
I know. But I love the potential with lemur. Okay. And I'm just going to take a better version of what you did. I'm going to take a wolf.
Okay.
I mean, you took a baby dog.
He took that for pandering.
I'm taking a grown ass dog.
I just listen.
Fine.
I've seen the ball go in the hoop, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have not seen.
We haven't seen it in the game. Though,
I guess we've
is
seen
all I'm
Teen
saying.
Wolf, but it's not the same.
Okay. I like my team.
Eric, it's your last pick.
I'm gonna go with an orangutan.
Yeah.
Good vibes. Great vibes, guy.
Great vibes.
Fantastic vibes.
Pretty slow though.
Pretty slow. I have a big team, right? I got a big team, but I'm gonna pick up a lot of space on the court, right? I'm gonna suffocate you guys with size.
Yeah.
And
pause.
No, dude, come on, you can't do that.
Come on, man.
You can't do that.
Come on, man. But the way I see it, my elephant is my Jokic. My leopard is the outlet guy. Golden retriever in the corner waiting for a 3. Giraffe on the fast break as well.
himself?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
believe
I'm
in the
making a
picks.
case. What do you mean? What do you mean I don't believe in the pick? And orangutan is just my do-it-all 3-and-D wing.
We know it's the. Can you admit though that it's the worst of the monkeys that we drafted?
But I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
I'm okay.
you
I'm okay with that.
There are a lot of ways I can go here. I think I'm going to draft a bird, and so I think that an
It's such a
ostrich
shame pick.
would be a fun pick, but like the talons are where it loses me. It doesn't really have a big talon, so I'm going to look up the biggest bird in the world, and we're going to figure that out because obviously it's going to be like ostrich.
Is
and
it
then-
It's like a condor.
well, I
isn't
mean,
it?
like I want like a one that can fly, a cassowary.
Yeah, it's not going to track.
No, it's not going to track. Yeah, I think.
You want a pander? You know what bird you need to take?
What?
The bird. America's bird.
No.
You want a pander? Take
No.
America's bird,
No.
dude.
No.
It's the Larry Bird of the animal
It's the
kingdom.
Larry Bird of birds. Gerald, where do I pick? What do I pick here?
Can you pick Larry Bird?
No.
No.
That'd be really
That would
funny.
be awesome. though.
Larry Bird would be a great pick.
It's too small. What's like a... Should I just take a condor?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, sure.
What the Pelicans?
You could take a pelican.
Ooh.
Pelican would be good.
Ooh, I'm taking a pelican. I'm taking a pelican.
That's a solid pick.
Oh. What? No turnovers. Maybe. You know what? He might travel, though.
Yeah. Flying counts as traveling. Does
No,
it
it doesn't,
not?
because he hasn't taken a step.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Dude, I think I have the best team.
I mean, we'll see. We can recap these teams here. So
Wow.
Shane had.
I mean, that's a God squad.
No, I love your team. I love your team.
So my Pelicans taking the ball up, I think.
The Pelicans
Or
are one.
actually, you know what? Sneaky 5.
No.
Yeah, because he's the tallest on the court by far. He's the highest.
Give me an NBA player comp to a Pelican.
No, there's nobody can fly. Nobody can fly.
No shit, Shane.
It'd be like if Iron Man was on the court. Okay, so my chimp is 1.
Thank you, Steven.
My chimp is 1. Is the 1 for sure. I'm gonna go with my kangaroo at the 2, the lion at the 3, grizzly bear at the 4, pelican at the 5.
I mean, that's, I love the team. I think the choice of Pelican at 5 is a little odd, especially when you got Grizzly there.
No, it's silly.
But that's just
It's silly.
me.
But you know what? This graphic doesn't have their position. So
That's fair.
You play
fair.
positionless basketball?
Yep, positionless basketball.
All right, what's Eric's team look like
I don't
here?
play positionless basketball.
You
I got
play-
my big boys down low. Give me Jokic, the elephant, in the middle. Yeah, he might be a little bit slow, but you guys are not
It's the fourth
moving
time
him.
you said
He's
Jokic.
got the
He just wants
the
everybody to know that he
Oh,
thinks.
I'm tweeting it too. You better believe it. He's got the trunk to make the passes, plus great defense and length.
He's
the
also
trunk.
going to pop the ball. And
The
that's,
giraffe.
That's definitely like
okay, and you picked a bunch of people with claws. Like
That's
we're playing,
technical.
we're drafting animal teams. Let's have a little suspension
I
disbelief
mean-
here, okay? Then I've got Wemby. That's the giraffe, long, lanky.
Yeah.
Did you ask to name the players?
No, but I'm doing it anyway. I've got my speed in the leopard, my shooter in the corner in the golden retriever, my do-it-all 3-and-D
Shooter.
ring.
Your shooter's your retriever?
Aaron Bud shoots 15% from the field.
Puts the ball in the hole.
Buddy.
And then I got my 3-and-D orangutan plus vibes guy.
You know what?
Do it all.
You know what? Talk about suspension. I mean, Air Bud traveled so much, and they just never called it. We're gonna
It
have
was just a shit movie.
real
Can we
ref.
be real about
Terrible.
that? It was a horrible movie.
bad.
I'm not drafting movies, bud.
Okay. Don't bud me, pal. This is the second time today.
I'm going to keep budding it.
All right. This is what I got for my starting 5 here. I have a gorilla. We're keeping him at, after seeing the way that this is
Yeah, he's
going
your
out,
five.
he's my
That's your
5.
five.
We're
He's your
playing
5.
small ball.
Wow,
Again,
you have a small team.
Yeah,
I have a small team. The athleticism on this team is ridiculous, okay? Don't act like the athletes on this squad aren't crazy, okay? Gorilla at the 5. We got a Jaguar at the 4. We got a Wolf at the 3, a Cheetah at the 2, and a Lemur bringing the ball up. I fucking love it. Take it home.
Is the lemur Zaboomafoo? Can it talk?
Sure.
Okay, that's huge.
Yeah. No, it's huge for the
big
team.
time.
It's
Yeah.
huge for the
Calling
team.
out plays.
All right.
We will post
Bye,
this
guys.
on Twitter. You guys can vote there for who you guys think drafted the best starting 5 animal basketball players. In the meantime, again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Drop a 5-star review. Give the show a follow at PHNX _Sun Devils. You can follow me at Anthony _Totri. You can follow Big Hat out here at Erik Ruby. That is Erik with a K. You can follow DJ Jacob Franklin at Jacob _Franklin 4. And you can follow this guy who's been throwing the piece up for the last 10 seconds. That is Shane Dief.
Just drafting a dream team is always God squad.
And we'll see you Thursday at 2 p.m. But in the meantime, go Devils and peace.
We all silly like the mayor.